war in Britain has taken over 60 years to be achieved in Camden. 10 years ago, when I was Mayor of Camden, I was at Hiroshima Day in the heart of Camden, expressing the grief for the mass decimation of lives that the atomic bomb achieved at the end of the war. But it was expressed to me that we should also work to have a memorial tomb for the prisoners of war, over 66,000 who suffered and died in POW camps in the Far East. As a former national serviceman in combat and a former member of the Territorial and Army Volunteer Reserve, I did feel that this was a memorial long overdue in Camden. I then set up a fund and a working committee comprised of many who had been imprisoned in such camps, and some residents who had worked in the Burma Railway and died in the hands of the enemy or from terrible illness. And thanks to the Camden New Journal, a sum of money was raised from Camden residents to help with the works we then undertook to set up such a memorial. On some sites suggested there was opposition to yet another war memorial from local people. But thanks to great pressure from Eric Gordon, editor of the CNJ, and others, we continued our work on this, and last year, with the excellent skill of Chris Roach, architect, we submitted his excellent designs and plans to Camden Council's Development Control Committee, and with the backing of many local residents and the ward councillors, planning permission was given to erect the memorial here on this site. Sean Pollard from the CNJ and Chris Roach, with the continued backing of Eric Gordon, have taken us eventually to our aim of having this memorial set up in Camden today. And also with the aim of world peace in our minds at the ceremony. We can't thank him enough. I can't thank him enough. Today we all say our few words of sorrow and sympathy to those prisoners of war, military and civilian, and indeed children, and they will be forever in our thoughts. My deepest thanks, therefore, forever will be to Eric Gordon, to Sean Pollard and Chris Roach, and those who worked so hard for this in the early days 10 years ago. Without them, this memorial would never have been achieved.